Hello everyone, I'm Lien from Studio Kato and I'm so happy to be back on the WOW YouTube channel for another guest spot. I am doing a fun rainbow card today. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It was a bit of an experiment, but I was pretty sure it was going to work. So I am using this Wonky rainbow by My Favorite Things. It's just a die, and I cut 5 pieces of thick white cardstock for every different arch of the rainbow. So I have a small piece of paper for the smallest arch and a slightly larger piece of paper for the largest arch. And I am going to emboss each of these pieces of paper. I am going to just press my ink pad into this. This is the WOW Ultra Slow Drying Clear Embossing Ink, and it's a wonderful embossing ink. I'm just making sure this is really covered well, and the way I found that was best to do this is just press the paper into the embossing pad instead of the other way around. And I am using this trio, this Party Poppin trio by Ashley McGregor, and I'm starting with the pink for the largest arch of the rainbow. And I love this trio. It's such a fun one. With the white embossing powder in there and the gold embossing powder in there, you really get fun effects. So I did skip one arch. You'll see why in a second. And I am covering one in yellow and the smallest one in blue. So there's 2 arches in between that I am skipping for now, because those are green and orange. I'm going to make those with this same trio, even though there's only 3 colors in there. But yeah, I am going to mix the embossing powders to get orange and green. Sorry about that. Now I made sure that I could heat set them in batches. So I heat set the first 3 colors first, and then I am going to heat set these to also 2 at a time. So I covered one in pink. I will add yellow to that later, and I'm covering another one in blue. I will add yellow to that as well. I am first going to heat set these, just the blue and the pink one, and I'm going to let them cool off for a little bit because this is a large area that I embossed. Whoa, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. That I embossed, and I really melt these embossing powders just a little bit too much, so the gold and the white really flow into the colors. I really like that effect, so I overheat them a little bit. So they are very hot after heat setting them, and I just make sure that they are cooled down before I add another layer. So I press them into the embossing ink again, and then I'm covering them in the yellow. As you can see, that yellow is mixing, they're transparent embossing powders. That's why this works. They are transparent embossing powders, or at least the colored parts are. The white and the gold, not so much. So they will let the color underneath shine through. And there's a reason I put the yellow on top of both of these. I figured that yellow is the lightest color, so if I put that on top, that might make sure that the yellow shows through enough. If I had put the pink on top of the yellow, for example, I think it would have been a little bit too pink for my liking, for what I was intending for it to be. So yeah, that's why I put the yellow on top of the other 2 colors. Now, to turn these embossed pieces of paper actually into a rainbow, I die cut arches from each of those, and I also die cut that rainbow die 4 more times out of thick white cardstock. And I am just gluing 4 white cardstock pieces behind each embossed rainbow arch to give it some dimension. I'm using some Barely Art Precision Craft glue for that, and it's really easy to stack all of these together. I just add glue to all of the 4 white layers first, and then I can just glue them all together at once. This saves quite a bit of time. Now, the hardest part about dies like this is lining them up on your card. So I line them up with the bottom on my grid mat, and I put a piece of purple tape over them to hold them in place, and that way I can add them to my background later all at once, and that will save me a lot of time and a lot of fussing. Speaking of my background, I am going to use one of the stencils from WOW's latest release. This is the Sprinkled Hearts stencil. I love this so much. It's such a fun heart stencil. It's a little bit different from any other heart stencils I have, and I really like how they are sprinkled over the background. It's not just a clear pattern, you know? So I am making a pretty subtle background, just some really light gray ink blending onto white cardstock. This is a die cut panel. I die cut that with the Wonky stitched rectangles by My Favorite Things that has a really fun stitched edge all the way around. I backed that with a piece of cardboard, just some packaging material that I recycle for my card making. And I love this because it adds very sturdy dimension, but it's lighter than stacking 4 layers of cardstock on top of each other. So I just glued that together, and then I added glue to the back of the cardboard and added that to my white note card. To glue the rainbow on top of my panel, I am using some stronger adhesive. This is a Nouveau Deluxe adhesive instead of the Barely Art Precision Craft glue. I just like this for stacked dies to add them to my card because it's quite a sturdy adhesive, and it also adheres quicker, or it dries quicker than the Barely Art Precision Craft glue. So I am just holding it by that piece of purple tape and trying to make it line up. It's not on there completely straight, but it's straighter than I would have managed if I had adhered all the pieces one at a time. I'm adding a sentiment that I made ages ago. This is from the, what's it called? It's the Honeybee stamp, and it's just a bunch of birthday messages in one stamp set. I will make sure to list it in the description list below. So you can find it. I just forgot the name. I'm really sorry. I just added that with a piece of foam adhesive, just a strip of foam adhesive, and then the gems I'm adding are from Pretty Pink Posh, just some gold gems. I really like these. And I used gold because there's some gold embossing powder in these mixes as well, so it really fits the rainbow nicely. If you know me, you know I love my matching envelopes, so I just folded a soft gray one with my WOW Memory Keepers 123 punch board. I glued it together with the Barely Art Precision Craft glue, and then I'm going to do some more stenciling. If I have any stenciling on my card, chances are high that I'm going to repeat that stenciling on my envelope. So I am just using that same gray ink. This is just a gray ink by Pinkfresh Studio. I will list it in the description below as well. And I'm just making sure to fade it out into nothing, basically. So there's just some hearts at the left side on the envelope, and that's it. Just a really fun way to tie that envelope in with your card design. I really love how this card turned out. I am so happy with that rainbow that I got out of 3 colored embossing powders instead of 5. You could have made purple as well, but I only had 5 rainbow arches in this. So this is a really fun thing that you can do with your translucent embossing powders, and I hope you give it a go. WOW has a bunch of fun translucent embossing powders to play around with, and it's really fun. I hope you also try it on colored paper. That would basically give you the same effect, I think. And with the white and gold in these powders in particular, that might have been a better course of action, but I don't have that many colored pieces of paper, and I figured this would be a fun way to try and use my embossing powders. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you next time.